All right, everyone, we're about to watch a cop make a fool out of himself. Found this video on TikTok. It's pretty interesting, and I thought it could be kind of informative, so let's get straight into it.
Now, do you have a search warrant to be on my property?
Okay.
Look at his face.
I do not, okay?
Okay, so...
But, listen to me, alright? If you can just provide this information for me, your IDs, if you live here...
I'm not providing you nothing, man. Matter of fact, get off my property right now if you don't have a search warrant.
Sir, I'm
asking you nice.
And I was asking you nicely as well.
Hey, sir,
nice.
All I'm saying, if you don't have a search warrant, paperwork to be on my property, what crime do you suspect?
See though, look how the cop is kind of smirking, looking hella smug. I don't like that, so I don't know if he just is like, thinks it's funny that he's just doing whatever he wants because he's off in the camera like chewing his gum and like smiling. It's not funny, dude. Being in like a law enforcement situation is literally not comfortable. This guy's obviously saying he doesn't have a warrant, but you know, you should definitely keep like a calm demeanor because body language is pretty important. So the fact that the cop is like smiling about the situation is a little alarming to me because it just seems kind of menacing and like he's not taking it serious, or kind of comes off as if he just thinks he can do whatever he wants. But let's just get back into the video.
Okay,
So
the
suspect
only
me of
crime
committing.
that I have right now is y'all failure to identify.
Okay, 38.02, failure to identify. One must already be under arrest for a crime that he has committed. What crime have I committed?
Failure to identify.
No, that's not a crime. That only becomes
Loophole.
a crime once one has already lawfully... Be quiet, be quiet. Let me educate this one. You hear me? Let me educate him. 38.02, failure to identify. Only becomes a crime when one has already been lawfully arrested for a crime. Let me give you an example, sir, since I don't know who you is.
What about detained?
Huh?
And what about detained?
What am I being detained for?
You were detained because you were suspicious activity.
No. What penal
Suspicious
code? You got to name
Look
a
it,
penal
dude.
code that I...
See, that cop, he can't even look the dude in his eyes. He's looking down. Obviously, these dudes don't know what they're talking about, but it's pretty sad because clearly, you know, most citizens aren't that familiar with the law. And unfortunately, even I've been like subject to being taken advantage of by the police. I've definitely been like mistreated by cops, so they definitely abuse their rights. But since I didn't know exactly the laws and exactly what statutes and codes, I couldn't really defend myself. I did try to kind of argue a little bit, but unfortunately, cops just have way more authority, and it's kind of their word versus yours. So if they do get frustrated with you or upset, they really can just abuse their power, put you under arrest, say that you were being like unruly or causing a scene or whatever the case is. So it kind of sucks. It's a shitty situation to be in, but it's dope that this guy clearly knows the law. So
I've committed. That is the crime. Name a crime that I committed. You hear me? Name a crime that I committed
Look
other
at
than
his
being
shoes.
black and walking down this driveway.
You were detained for suspicious behavior.
Hey, shoemaker.
Suspicious
Shoemaker. Don't do
behavior.
that, brother. Don't do that. And what I'm telling you is 38.02. Baby, come here. Can I Google it and show you guys?
Go ahead and Google.
Okay, I'm finna show you guys. Because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me. Because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones. Because I'm on top of my game. I know you see the gold teeth, the tattoos, and immediately think I'm another plain, normal, regular black guy. No, player, wrong one. But let me educate
No,
you guys
player.
today. You hear me? Because that shit don't... Y'all time of running things, it has came to a closure, bro. Let me show you. 38.02. Okay. Texas Penal Code, 38.02. Let me read it to you so you can be educated. Do you want to purchase data? No, I do not. Not now. Texas Penal Code, failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refused to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. I am not under arrest.
Correct.
You have to...
Detained.
For what? Because this is proof right here, Marlon, of what we're dealing with. This is proof what we're dealing with. We got peoples in charge of us who don't even know the laws themselves. But I'll quote them for them. You hear me? I'll quote them for them and let them read them.
See, look at the cop walked off, dude. That's what's up. Honestly, I need to familiarize myself with these certain laws because, like, bro, I've been pulled out my car, got my car searched when I literally said you can't search my car, and they told me like, oh yeah, you have to let us like search it. Like, bro, that's fucking weak, dude. So, I mean, much respect to this guy. I will say that the civilian, the dude dealing with the cops, he could definitely be a little more calm, because like there's no need to like yell and raise your voice, because that just creates more hostility and more animosity. I think you should definitely be like a little more calm and collected, and it would definitely just be better for communication. But I mean, I feel him. He's upset. People coming on his property, trying to like basically harass you. You know, see your ID. You're just chilling in your own house. That's messed up.
Hear me? Yes, look at him. Look at him. Straight
Walking
tire.
off, though.
Tyranny.
Well, guys, I guess what we learned from today's video was that we definitely should familiarize ourselves with certain laws. Definitely when it comes to ones that can easily be skewed or used to take advantage of, or like over like pedestrians and civilians. And definitely I'm glad that we have cell phones now, because if this was a day and age without cell phones and like body cameras, they could easily just like put them under arrest, rough them up a little bit. Not to say that those cops would do that, but if no camera phones, and like you don't know what happened, so cops used to have way more power over the people. So it's cool that times are changing. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and leave a comment. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.